So this is the way I think about getting off the hamster wheel of career alignment, right? So we stop overthinking and we recognize that there is a series of problems to solve. And if you solve the problems in the right order, no one problem is overwhelming and you can get focused and clear about how to do each thing. The memory device, the mnemonic, is chart for these 5 steps. But if you go to the library and you pull down 10 career books, you will find much the same kinds of advice and kinds of strategies. There are lots of ways to approach this. So the C in chart stands for criteria. You can't get what you want until you know what you want and you can describe it reasonably well. I have a series of exercises. We'll go into each of these steps in detail later in the series, but there are ways to identify the activities that you would love doing, your superpowers and things you love to do, the culture and the environment of the organization that you want to be around where you will flourish. Are you in a skyscraper or are people bringing their dogs to work, right? The type of people who are around you activate you and bring out your best or can be stifling. So culture is really important. And the purpose, to what end are you working? Everyone has a bad day now and then, but if you know you are making progress to a goal that matters, whether it is financial stability for your family or making change in the world in a positive way, you need to have a connection to your purpose that makes it all worth it. That's the C. And there are specific exercises to get really clear and cogent around the C. H is hunt or hypothesis. Once we know what's on your wish list, we want to come up with some possibilities where we think you're likely to get the things on your wish list. You might not get everything on your wish list, but there are environments that are more likely to give you what you want than others, and we want to make a short list so we can go after those, right? So there is a way to go like how do we take my wish list and turn it into possibilities that you can really pursue. A is assess and adjust, right? You made some assumptions in the H section and you are actually going to reality check and risk reduce by going out to your network or doing research to go, I think a role like this or an organization like this has the potential to be a great fit for me. Now you're going to find out, does it really? You don't want to leap without looking. I think that is a risky proposition. So you want to gather information. A lot of this looks like networking, but we can get much more specific about how to go to market and go to your network in ways that impress people even while you are still unsure and even while you are still gathering information. You're not an expert now. You're not projecting certainty because you don't have certainty. You're still checking on things, but that assess and adjust is really a key step. The 4th step is reach. Reach the right person with the right message. That's your packaging and presentation. It is perhaps your application, your LinkedIn, your interview strategy. It's the thing everyone thinks about when they think about career change. In my world, it is the 4th step. You do not know the message until you know who you're trying to reach and what they care about, and you get there in those previous steps. And when you have done those previous steps, this is much easier. And finally, T stands for trade-offs, right? You get the offer. Is the offer as good as it can be? Is it worth the offers in the bush, right? The bird in the hand versus the 2 in the bush. Should you take the offer? How do you negotiate to make this the best start, to decide with confidence, and to get the things that you think you want out of this opportunity? Those are the steps that I work with clients on and that I will be talking you through in the coming days. Thanks for being here, and I'm wishing you well.